with perhaps the biggest race people are watching locally, the race for Minneapolis mayor. Incumbent Jacob Frey is currently leading with 42% of the vote. State Senator Omar Fateh has 32% of the vote. It is ranked choice voting in Minneapolis, so the winner must reach a more than 50% threshold to win. Since no one has reached that threshold yet, the candidate with the fewest amount of votes is eliminated, and voters will have their votes reallocated to their next highest ranked candidate. So stay tuned for the actual final results on that race. Danny Spiewak is live at Mayor Frey's watch party in Minneapolis. Danny, I would guess they're feeling pretty good about those numbers at Frey's camp tonight.
Yeah, Frey's campaign staff is encouraged, cautiously optimistic that that 42% number on the first ballot will give them a pretty strong position to be able to win a third term here in Minneapolis. Of course, this is not a final result because, as you mentioned, they didn't get to the 50% threshold. They're going to have to go to another ballot and see how everything shakes out with ranked choice voting. But just to give you a little bit of context, Mayor Frey on the first ballot 4 years ago was just slightly above where he is tonight on the first ballot, and he won fairly handily 4 years ago. So again, puts them in a strong position to win re-election, but certainly does not mean that this election is over. And in fact, Mayor Frey has actually not arrived yet at his own watch party. We're not sure when he's scheduled to be here. There is an air of, I don't want to say celebration here in the building, but they're pleased with those initial results. There was some clapping when the Secretary of State's website immediately updated the results on the first ballot, but certainly they're going to have to sort everything out to see where everything shakes out with the mayor. Of course, the other candidates in this race have mounted spirited challenges. That State Senator Omar Fateh, a self-described Democratic socialist who ran on many of those positions and had a stark contrast in policy positions to Mayor Frey. And then you had Reverend Dr. Duane Davis and Jas Hampton, who are also very serious candidates in this race. They're all holding their own watch parties across Minneapolis tonight, and will be watching to see how the ranked choice system works from here on the second ballot. Back to you.
All right, we'll check back. Thank you, Danny.